Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Angel. This whole situation, this whole thing that I'm doing just really sucks because I feel like God is really trying to isolate me so I can become a better person. Like, I have spent so many years in rooms with so many people that I'm learning this new power, right? And like, he's teaching me new things and nobody understands that this is what I need. And I don't know how long this is going to take. I don't know all the steps required, but I know that leaving my house, even going to work, I'm having anxiety attacks. Like, it's just too much of the world. Like, every time I leave my house, I realize that I'm in a world that is capable of just about anything. And it's getting worse. Like, I'm not the type of person that watches the news or anything like that because I think the news is a very devastating channel and I try not to, think like that. But leaving my house and going out into the world, like, people are constantly reminding me of what's happening in the world. Like, my friend was telling me about this girl getting beat up by somebody with a baseball bat, them finding, like, it's just a very scary place. And it just reminds me that this is what I really have to do for me, because all I know is pain, sadness, and anger. And with God, he's teaching me something new. So right now, while I'm in this transition phase, like, I just don't want to be around anybody because there is people inside of me that I created to protect me. And now I don't have control of I don't have control of when they come out. Somebody can say certain things to me and I'll just lash out. And right now in this phase, I feel like I'm really capable of killing people because it's just, I'm angry and it's just, this world fucking sucks and I have to live here. My kids have to live here and I'm terrified. I don't want to send my kids to school. I wish we could just live in a bubble where we don't have to be around anybody. But that's not how God works. That's not the vision he's showing me. That's not the person he wants me to be anymore. So I have to give myself time. I don't know how much time, but I need time to grow. Like, there is nothing anybody in this world right now can offer me, because I became so dependent on having people in my life. The moment that I have people in my life, I become dependent on them and not dependent on me. And that's not the me I want to be anymore. I'm trying to figure myself out. Like, people don't understand. I have a daughter. Me, like, I have a daughter and I have nothing to teach her. There is nothing I have to give her besides all my pain and anger. So I have to figure out a different way to live, a different way to think, because I'm functioning in I function in a completely different world. Like, I'm in this world, but I'm not in this world. Like, I don't think right. Like, I'm in a transition phase of this, and I can see the transition in myself. Like, I was watching my videos last night and wow, he's really doing something inside of me and no one sees it. No one cares because it's me. Like, I swear to goodness, like, if I was somebody else, like, everybody would be all, but like, nobody cares because it's me. And they only see me one way. And I lived the life where I only see myself one way. And now that I'm seeing myself in a different way, I don't want any distractions from anything I'm trying to do. There is nothing anybody can give me right now that God isn't already providing. Like, I spent so many years not talking to anybody in my family, that not talking to people in my family does not bother me at all. But it doesn't. I can't help that. My mom raised us like that. She raised us to not give a fuck about each other. Like, this is just us. And I don't want to be like that. I can't be like that. Like, the fact that I even made it to my sister's, like, wedding dinner thingy, like, that was really big for me, because that was something important to her. So I made sure, I put it in my mind. I bought the dress, I bought the heels. Even though I did not want to go, I made myself go because I don't want to miss out on the important things, because I'm always dealing with me. My mother, for so many years, gave me all her shit, man. Like, nobody understands. Nobody. She doesn't. It just makes me look, makes me so mad that nobody gets what I'm trying to do. Like, just leave me alone. Like, I just want to be better, bro. Like, I am capable of being 7 times as worse as my mother. And I cannot allow myself to do that, because I couldn't live with myself if I was anything like my mother. Like, she didn't teach me all the things that a mother is supposed to teach a child, like how to shave or bathe myself, or hygiene, washing my face, brushing my teeth, doing my hair. Like, my mother didn't teach me any skills to function, period. It was all her bullshit. And now I got my own bullshit to deal with. Like, my genuine self. I'm learning how to live with all the shit I've done, all the people I've been, all the people I've hurt. And it's hard. I'm sitting in, it's like I'm always looking in the mirror, looking at myself, judging myself. And only thing I have to say to myself sometimes is very mean, unhealthy things, right? But that's not what God's showing me. God shows me and my highest self. So that's who I'm striving to be. I'm trying to build balance. And adding anybody to my balance besides my kids, I'm fucking tipping over. Like, I can't handle, I feel too much. So I cannot be in a room with a sad person. I cannot be in a room with anybody that has the same characteristic traits that I do right now. I have to just be okay with just working, coming home. You know? Like, that's all I want to do. It's not because I'm depressed. It's not because I don't want to be around anybody. It's because if I don't do this, then I don't do this. I failed God. After everything he did for me, I have to go big. I have to get my mind right so I'm able to function in this reality. This one, like this world, it scares me to function here. Like, it literally scares me. So I made a new safe world in my mind where this world seemed less bad. And now that I'm coming out of that world and stepping foot onto this ground is cold and it's scary. I don't understand it because it's new, and I have to do this. I have to do this so my daughter will do this, because my mother put a lot of things in me. And if I allow myself to, I'm capable of putting those same things in my daughter. And I cannot do that to another generation of women in my family, because she can't handle it. Like, my little Maya is a very sensitive girl. But the moment she turns numb, the moment, like, it's just like she says, like, this is it. Like, this is, I can't have that. Because right now she still has her joy, her innocence. Like, she's so amazeballs. Like, I love that little girl. Like, she's everything that I was denied being. And people took that away from me. People took my happy away from me from the time I was probably 4 years old. Like, 5 maybe. Like, I don't ever remember being genuinely happy like this. So being happy is a luxury to me. Like, this is just like, wow. So whatever else comes truly comes. But right now I just want to stay in my happy, be in my bubble, be okay with being in my bubble with myself. It's hard to sit in a room with me, man. Like, I'm make myself very uncomfortable. Like, the thoughts I be having, the things I say to myself, like, when I'm around other people, I just reflect. Like, all these feelings I feel, I push them on them. I don't want to do that. I don't want to take anything from anybody they're not capable of giving me back. And I don't want to give anything to anybody that it's for me. Like, my pain is for me. My anger is for me. Everything God gave me is for me. And I've spent years giving my shit to the world. So, I don't know how long this is going to take. It might take years. But I have to function in a reality now that is completely new to me. I need people to understand that, especially my family, because no one understands that. Like, they don't even watch my videos. Like, they don't understand what I'm trying to do. Like, this shit's hard. Every day getting up knowing that, like, I have to do this. It's hard, man. It's hard knowing that if I don't do this, then no one in my family will do this. Cause we gonna always be stuck in the fucking hell that we grew. And I can't. I would never do that to my child like my mother did to me. I love her too much for that. Like, I genuinely love my daughter. My son too, but my daughter. Maya. I have to do better for her. So, if my family would just watch my videos, they would understand what I'm trying to do. But I guess watching my videos might be hard for my family. I don't know, but I just want to be something better than I've seen. And what I've seen isn't something that God showed me. Like, He's showing me the best. So I'm chasing the best. A moment of silence because I need it. Am I starting now? Bye guys, until my next video.